Maria Bautista here. I am going to show you how to do the Chelsea Scar, Chelsea Smile with nose and scar wax. So here are the supplies that we're going to use. I tend to pick Ben Nye products. You can find them at Magic Etc. in Fort Worth, or you can order them online. Here we have our cream base makeups. I'm going to use a black and a red, our nose and scar wax, spirit gum, coagulated blood, and stage blood. This is my applicator for my stage blood, and you'll be able to see why I use that in a minute. This is 99% alcohol. You can only get this online. A little bit of creamy baby oil, some hairspray, and these are my applicator tools, my powder brush, sculpting utensil, a couple of paint brushes, and a comb. Okay, so the first important thing you want to do, if you notice I already have half of her face done. That was for show purposes. One of the first things you want to do is make sure that their hair is out of their face. You do not want their hair to get caught up in the makeup. You're going to clean their face with a 99% alcohol or an astringent, which dries out the skin. And for this video purposes, I have already taken care of that. I have applied the spirit gum, which we do in a very thin layer. And the spirit gum, when it is tacky, it is ready. Here we have our nose scar wax. The key to using this is you want it to get really warm in your hands. It is very sticky. And then you're going to place it down on the glue. And then you're going to apply some creamy baby oil to your fingers and to your applicator tip, and this will stop it from sticking to your fingers as you work with it. So you're going to want to go ahead and work with your scar, get it in place. You want to go ahead and fan your sides out the best that you can along this smile. The smoother you can get those sides, the less noticeable it will be. You don't want to use a lot of wax. The more wax you use, the clumpier it will be. If your wax begins to stick to your applicator, again, just apply a little bit of baby oil. Creamy baby oil. I prefer to use the creamy instead of the actual oil. So here, if you will notice, I'm fanning my edges out, trying to get them as smooth as possible to blend into her skin. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more baby oil, and then we're going to make our cut down the middle of this wax. Oh. It's okay if it comes up. Just go ahead and push it back down, apply some oil, and keep cutting. So here you see we have our cut right in the middle of this scar, and this is what is going to make our scar. Okay. So here I just kind of wipe off the excess baby oil. Again, for time's sake, we don't have time to do it really thin right here, but the more time you work with it, the better it will look. You want to go ahead and powder it at this point with a neutral set powder to kind of get the shiny look out. This will help it blend into the skin as well. We're going to go ahead and apply the black cream to the middle of the scar. This gives you depth. If you have any places like this where the wax may have came up, you just use it to your advantage. You cannot mess up on this. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of the red. Again, add some more depth and around the scar. You cannot mess up on this. You go ahead and make it your own creation. So this is where we add the fun part. As you can see, this is where the applicator tip comes in. And we just want to go ahead and line this right along that scar where you have that wound cut. Let it fall. And this will dry over time. And there you go. Go ahead and smile. Alright, you guys can do your own creations at home. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call or a message.